In the world of Granblue, more damage doesn't always translate to more damage. Fairly early on in the endgame, you will find yourself hitting the damage cap, which is a hard damage limit individually set on every skill in the game. This means that stacking raw damage sigils, whether that raw damage comes in the form of attack, damage percent multipliers, or even critical strikes, is not effective, as they don't help you get over this cap. However, there are plenty of ways to overcome this cap, so let's take a quick look. The first and most obvious way to overcome this cap is the Damage Cap Sigil. You get a few copies of this for free from the story and from some mission first time rewards, but you can stack this up to 65 levels, so you'll need to do a good amount of grinding to cap this one out. Other sources of damage cap include the Class Cannon Sigil, some character unique sigils such as EO's Mage Savvy, Mastery and Overmastery bonuses, and Ascension weapons. Note that multiple sources of damage cap are additive with one another. Next is the War Elemental Sigil. This is a rare appraisal that grants guaranteed elemental advantage on attacks, which, unlike every other damage multiplier sigil, is a unique multiplier that takes you beyond the damage cap. We refer to this as a seraphic multiplier. It's a final multiplier that exceeds damage cap. Supplemental damage is another sigil that benefits direct damage by having a chance to add another instance of damage equal to roughly 20% of the original hit. There are plenty of other utility sigils, such as cooldown reduction and quick charge, that indirectly benefit your DPS. The key to optimization in Relink is to stack as many sigils that benefit your capped DPS by either directly increasing the damage cap, granting utility, or simply dealing extra damage. However, that's not to say that raw damage isn't important. The earlier you are in the game, the more raw damage you will need to make sure you're actually hitting the cap. Slowly add more damage cap as you progress. If you are close to cap, that's also okay. Remember that party buffs such as Rage, or debuffs such as Armor Break also help you reach this cap. Relink also shares a lot of similarities to the gacha game, in which enemy defense is the same until fairly late game raids, where all of a sudden it increases significantly, meaning everyone is required to have a lot more power and less focus on solely damage cap. We have the Lucilius raid coming out next month, so do make sure you're ready for that. And that's about it for this short guide. Do consider joining my Discord to keep up to date with my content, as I'll be working on several other resources such as a sigil damage calculator and plenty of EO optimization. See you guys next time!